What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today I have another quick unboxing video for you guys. Quick unboxing reactions, first impressions video that I want to share with you guys. I have no clue what knife is in here. I know I'm getting this knife via a pass around, so I'll give you more details as soon as we get in the box. Of course, you probably already have a hint based on the title and thumbnail. Doing the honors today, we have the Vosteed Corgi Pup. Man, I've just been having a blast with this knife. For whatever reason, it's just a fun EDC knife. It's small enough where it's just so easy to carry everywhere. Super fidgety, where, you know, it's just super nice to just kind of fidget around with it. And, you know, super sharp and usable S35VN blade. So definitely carrying this one for an upcoming review video. And of course, this knife and every other knife that you see in the channel in this video will be linked down below for you guys to check it out. If you're interested, of course, it does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open this one. I believe this one comes to me via, we'll find out as soon as we go in there. Let's make a quick cut here. There we go. Another quick cut over there. Boom. And then one more cut right here. All right, let's see. Okay, we got a few more. Cut there, cut here, and I think we should be good to go. All right, let's see what we have in here. It's a one knife. Is it more than one knife? We're about to find out. And I am totally not trying to destroy this box. So we're trying to help Mother Nature here by recycling some boxes if we can. But we have not one, but two. We have two knives to check out on this video, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, what kind of knives are these? These are a brand new kind of knife that we haven't checked out in the channel just yet, the Arcform. All right, take a look there for yourself. Again, debut here in the channel for the first time. And oh, is this how they open? All right, let me take out the sleeve here. I guess we got two. Let's go ahead and check out the next Arcform. And I believe this one should be the Sabre model here. So same deal, similar box, magnetic open. Let's take out this little sleeve going on right here, and it opens like this, right? Take a look, and boom, here it is. Here's a knife. This one has the Ultim scales going on. I can already see that right there, right off the bat. We got the Ultim and black combo going on. So we have an opening right here for that Spidey flick and thumb deployment. No flipper on this one. And that Ultim, right, first impression, it feels really good. It has a micro mill, has a little bit of micro milling to it, but nothing too crazy, right? It's a little bit different than the Ultim right here on the Corgi Pup, the one that we used to open the box. And something you'll notice too is how Ultim, you know, obviously it's a transparent material in a way, and it kind of looks a little bit darker, obviously with darker liners. And it does look a little bit lighter with stainless steel liners, right? That's kind of where you see the difference there. But the material, Ultim, is the same. And we do have an Ultim back spacer, it looks like right here, which is nice. Interesting little touch right there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing open here, shall we? Here we go. Boom. So it definitely opens up really well. Love the action. I'll tell you right now, this is probably my favorite blade shape so far, compared to that Theory we just looked at. This one is rocking a CPM 20 CV steel, also coated here. I'm not sure if this is DLC, definitely not shiny or polished, but definitely is coated with some sort of protective material here. And these are premium knives, so you know, either PVD or DLC. Of course, this knife will be linked down in the description and the pinned comment, so if you want to check details, availability and all that, you can check it there. All right, so Spidey flick, ooh, that is money, right? Check it out. Boom. All right, that feels really good. And the thumb deployment is really good as well, right? So you would expect. Well, kind of didn't put enough pressure on that one. There we go. Bam. So this one is a liner lock, right? Really nice. So a little liner right here. Good access to the liner, by the way, from the other side. As you can see, it's easy to disengage. It's not too tense, not too stiff, not too soft, just the right amount. And so, yeah, check it out right there. Good detent too, right? I feel like the detent has good pressure, good, you know, very well tuned. Nothing too crazy, not too soft, not too stiff. just the right amount right there. And ergonomically speaking, so it is a little bit on the medium to large knife. So I have average hands, right? Not the biggest of hands, not the smallest of hands. And I'm able to get a good 4-finger grip right here. Nice and comfortable 4-finger grip, by the way. Feels good. No forward choke option on this one. The pocket clip is nice. Deep carry, by the way. Not reversible, but it is deep carry. And it seems like it goes pretty easily in and out of the pocket based on the design. I'm going to say I give it maybe like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10 on the comfort there, as I'm doing the standard hammer grip right here. All right, feels good. No jimping on the tang of the blade. All right, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. As far as billboarding, right, this one is interesting compared to the other one. We don't have the A logo. It just simply says Arcform, really tiny right here, and then the steel 20 CV printed right there, and that's about it in the billboarding department. This one is also really lightweight, right, which is good. Kind of makes it really good and easy and comfortable to carry. If I do a quick weight on this bad boy, let's see. I can also do the slow roll as well. This guy is on, I want to say, ball bearings. Definitely feels like ball bearings. All right, and there we go. Moment of truth. It is exactly 3 ounces. Right, 3 ounces. Just for reference, the Arcform Theory, all right, that one was 4.9, or we can almost say 5 ounces, an additional 2 ounces. But again, this one is titanium scales. You know, it's a larger knife overall. So let's do some size comparisons then. Here we go. There is the Sabre next to the Theory. Both are Arcform knife. You guys take a look there for yourself. So obviously there is a size difference. The Theory on top is going to be a little bit bigger than the Sabre right there. And then just for consistency, all right, here's the knife that we use to open up the box right there, right? So there's your, you know, small, medium, and large, right? If you ever kind of wanted to see all 3 different sizes. Again, the Sabre here is a little bit on the medium, kind of pushing into the boundaries of large, but not quite a large knife, if anything. So let's do some other comparisons then. Get these guys out of the way here. So the typical, there is your PM2, right? There is your Para 3. So if anything, definitely Para 3 size. That's definitely what I'm reading right here, right? Para 3 size. That does mean that it's going to be very comparable to the Demko AD 20.5. Right, take a look right there for yourself. And here's the smaller brother, the Shark Cub. Well, the Shark Cub, of course, is going to be a little bit smaller as well. Here's the Civivi Sentinel Strike and the Civivi Vision FG, right? Both of these are going to be bigger than the Arcform knife, as you can see. And again, the idea here is to give you a ballpark, right? So if you own any of these knives, then you more or less have an idea where this knife lands. There is the CJRB Pyrite, very popular knife, and so is the Vosteed Raccoon, right? All these knives, again, are linked down below. So if you want to check any of these out, or perhaps you're interested on buying any of them, those links are down in the description and pinned comments. But yeah, more so give you, you know, more or less a ballpark idea there. So definitely a medium, kind of borderline, you know, getting into the large category, but not quite. I like the fact that it has a very pokey tip right there, which is good. I can see that tip being very useful for, you know, utility cuts and draw cuts and things like that. You can almost do the pinch grip as well when opening up boxes if you want to be more specific detail with your cutting work and stuff like that. And yeah, good drop shot action right there. It's not a guillotine, right? But if you give it a nice little shake right there, boom, it would definitely fall close very nicely, right? Something else that's good about it being a liner lock versus a frame lock is that typically with a frame lock, right, you know, we tend to put pressure, unnecessary pressure on the lock bar. That makes it a little bit more difficult to deploy a knife. Whereas with a liner lock, you know, it doesn't matter how much pressure you put on the outer shell or the scale, right? You're still going to be able to deploy the knife just fine. So that is good, right? Added benefit right there. I want to say alignment wise, it's ever so slightly skewed to the right, right? I don't know if you guys are seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but I see it a little bit to the right. I'm not sure if maybe tying up the pivot a bit might do it, but I'll do that at a later time. Yeah, honestly, making a good first impression, right? That reverse grip right there feels good and comfortable as well for your strap cuts and things like that. Nice, very decently wide pill shape opening hole on the blade right there, nice and comfortable to deploy, right? Again, you build good pressure. The Spidey flick is my favorite. And yeah, overall, it's pretty smooth, right? The corners are all the edges are nice and rounded off, right? Finished in a very elegant combination right here. I really dig this one for sure. You guys know me, right? Any sort of sheep's foot, Warncliffe looking blade, that is my alley. So this one doesn't have a straight edge, right? But it does have a tip that is below the pivot. So yeah, you be the judge there. Get the blade police out here. Is this a sheep's foot, Warncliffe? Some people might say it's a drop point, right? Whatever you want to call it. It is really good. So far, making a good first impression. Let's do a very scientific paper cutting test, of course. We're going to cut some paper and some cardboard. Ooh. Oh man, this thing bites really good into the paper, right? That 20 CV right there putting in work. Check that out. And so yes, thing is going to cut very well. Any dings? Nope, no dings on the blade, but it does have a very toothy edge, ready to bite, ready to cut, right? So we know it can do paper all day, every day. What about some cardboard? We got some everyday cardboard right here, nothing special, right? Single wall cardboard from a diaper box. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular like this, but at an angle like that. And it's gonna look something like this. Here we go. All right, check that out. Smooth cut. I'm trying to do it in slow motion so you guys can see kind of how it flows cutting through the cardboard. Yeah, it's definitely good smooth action right there. Right, see, I tapered it off a bit, right, which will be somewhat of a rare occurrence with this knife, right? It does have a little bit of belly, but nothing too crazy, so it should help you stay in the cut. All right, check that out. So yeah, it's gonna destroy cardboard just as well. And you guys rate it in the comments. Let me know on a scale from 1 through 10, how sharp is this guy? And keep in mind, it has already seen some use, right? Definitely has already seen some use, so it's not like it's brand new or anything. You guys let me know in the comments. I did notice, right, there's a nice curvature right here, mainly for your index finger. All other fingers follow suit. There's no forward choke or finger choil position going on this knife, so that's pretty much your standard grip right there. Also kind of works as a finger guard, somewhat more or less. And yeah, you can get some work done right here. This thing is going to be a slicer, flat grind up until this line right here. It does have a little bit of a swedge right here for personality towards the top as well. Check that out, right? A little bit more difficult to see with the black coat, but you know, the way the light hits it, you can see it right there. So yeah, definitely a looker, right? Good looking knife right here. This is my cup of tea, right? The kind of knives that I do enjoy for sure, 1000%. So definitely check it out. You guys know the drill by now. I'm gonna carry this knife, you know, for some time here, try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can, and then come back to you guys with a comprehensive review here once I've been able to gather some feedback, you know, and everything, you know, after carrying the knife for some time. So definitely subscribe if you aren't already, so you don't miss out on that. This will be a great opportunity to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And also go ahead and smash that like button for me if you're not already subscribed. It does help out the channel grow, gets this video pushed to a larger audience, and it's absolutely free, so it will be truly appreciated. If you do want to support the channel a step further, there's a link for Patreon down below, or you can simply support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. Right, you'll get access to exclusive perks. With that in mind, guys, this knife and every other knife that you saw in this video will be linked down below. So if you want to check prices, availability, right, anything like that, if you do end up purchasing a knife through those links, it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you. But that is, again, completely up to you and at zero extra cost. With that in mind, guys, if you made it to the end, you guys are the real MVPs. Check out the unboxing on the Theory, right? Another knife from Arcform, right? It's kind of the bigger brother, right? That one has titanium and M390 on the blade. So definitely make sure to check that out if you're kind of checking out Arcform knives like me for the first time. So far, they're making a pretty good impression. So I'm digging it. I'm excited for finding out what the carry experience is going to be like. Guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you made it to the very end, you guys are the real MVPs. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.